Okay, so obviously par 5 here. I want you to just hit a normal drive.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens. Just
Gotcha.
run through your motions again. Okay, how'd that one feel?
Pretty good. I mean, obviously it turned out all right.
Did you notice anything in the swing? Anything feel different?
The swing felt okay. Impact, once again, a little out on the toe. And, just a little kind of a toe hook.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you always, when you're playing golf, do you always feel these things? Or you always, when you hit the shot, you evaluate every shot?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just hard. I could get on the range and just let it fly.
Get in rhythm.
Out here, it's hard for me to trust it. It's hard for me, especially with this club. Now, that one, I'm playing that all day long, but, the biggest thing I see with my driver, it's really hard for me to trust one.
Well, and obviously that, I don't think it's just you there. A lot of people, on the range, especially when we're changing things in your golf swing, we've changed some things in your takeaway, which takes a while for someone to buy into, especially, someone that's been primarily self-taught all the way along. So, on the range, and that there's not really any risk reward, and I've played a lot of golf with a lot of people, and they'll hit a shot and they'll say, okay, that was, groove high or on the toe, okay, it was a little flat, a little laid off, and hey, I'm happy that those people know what happened, but at the same time, there's all sorts of variables out here that aren't on the driving range.
Right.
Even just a bird chirping is going to make a difference somewhere along the way. So for us, when you're playing golf, I need you to be more concerned with the good of the shot than the bad. Because what we're working on is going to come. It just might take some time.
Yeah.
It's good to know what's going on, but at the same time, I don't want you to evaluate every single shot. If you hit, especially that one, and you said it, you would take it all day, but at the same time, you also felt some issues with it.
Yeah.
To me, we need to take more good than bad.
Yeah.
Okay, the swing felt fine here. It was a nice finish. The ball went out there, soft draw. Think about that more than, okay, the contact wasn't solid, I got away with one.
Okay.
Because I've even heard some people say, I made par, but it didn't feel like a par.
Yeah.
I hit them thin, I hit this one over here. It's like, hey, and at the end of the day, you still made par, be happy with that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so basically, if I'm comprehending, it's going to translate to the rest of the game.
Yes. The more that you can trust what we're doing up there out here, the better it's going to get.
Yeah.
You hear it all the time. People often say, man, I hit them absolutely amazing on the range, but then I get out here, and it's everywhere. And a lot of that is because they aren't trusting what they're doing, and on the range, they aren't picking targets. Here, like we said, there's variables all around us. Trust what we're doing, do it in your practice swing, hit the ball, roll with it.
Okay.
Make sense?
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay. Questions on that?
No, I think that's